This is how I recreated these shots from the Mandalorian series. After breaking down the shots that how could I create this, I started collecting references. First, I collected all the references from the series and then also collected some tree references from internet, which is gonna help me later while creating trees. So according to references, we are gonna need three things. First, a razor crest model. Second, some pine trees. And third, some mountains for the background. So for the razor crest, I downloaded this model from CG Trader and made some changes in it. So basically what I did, I just rigged the model in Blender and created the controller with the help of modular controller in Unreal Engine, and hopefully it worked. And for the trees, I'm using a SpeedTree, and I didn't created all the trees from scratch because the kind of trees I was needed that was already available in the sample project. So I just adjusted some parameters and applied the textures accordingly, and that's it. And to create mountains, I'm using Gaea. For those who don't know what Gaea is, so basically it is a widely used terrain generation software in VFX industry. So I created some random mountains in Gaea and exported them into Unreal Engine. For this shot, I just added 3 spheres into the scene on top of each other and applied different materials on that, like planet, cloud and atmosphere. And then I added a camera and the razor crest into the scene and animated both of them, and that's it. Then I rendered the shot in path tracing and brought it into Nuke and did some basic color corrections, and I also gave the atmospheric look to the planet, and it's done. The shot is completed. I started this shot with a ground plane. Basically, I created a rough blockout for the ground in Unreal Engine and sent it to Gaea. In Gaea, I did very tiny adjustments because my aim was to maintain the shape as close as possible. And once I was happy with the result, then I exported it from Gaea and imported it to Unreal Engine. And now I got everything what I needed, so I started working on the shot. First of all, I animated the camera and the spaceship so that I'll get a rough idea that how much distance I'll have to cover to fill up the environment. And then I added some mountains in the background and also some mountains on the ground too. And when I was done with the groundwork, then I painted the trees and foliages to complete the environment. And for the water, I created a water material because Unreal's default water system doesn't work with path tracing. So I created a water material and put it on some simple planes and placed in the environment, and it's done. Then I rendered the shot and brought it into Nuke and did some color corrections, replaced the sky and also added the atmosphere, and that's it. The shot is done. Again, for this shot I started with animation. So first I animated the camera and the spaceship. And then I downloaded some assets from Mega Scans and filled up the environment. And also I painted some trees and foliages to complete it. And again, after rendering the shot, I brought it into Nuke and did some color corrections, added atmosphere, replaced the sky, and also added a little dust when the spaceship gets landed, and it's done.